That's it. Our topic tonight is going to be what are some of the major impacts your people experienced during the Ecumenical Conference. On my left is Carol and Joanne, and on my right is Gabriel, Mackenzie, Scott, and my name is Rick Lightning. I'm a Cree from Hobima. One of the things I'd like to do is start with Carolyn and ask her what her thoughts are on the Ecumenical Conference. Carolyn?
Miigwech, Rick, and my name is Kwetnakwa, Minwa Kisasokwa Dejnakos. And my name is Carol Najuan. And I'm a member of the Batchewana First Nation at Boating, the center of the Great Lakes, at the center of the universe, so to speak. And in answering your question on what are some of the major impacts, perhaps I would just look at that during the conference, people from Boating went as in vans and in a busload of families. So I think what is important is that it was a family learning time for everyone, that the Indian Ecumenical Conference reaffirmed who we are as a people. It also gave a renewal for our way of life. Our own elders, our spiritual leaders were with us, and when we returned home, their family had more of an appreciation of our ancient ways.
Thank you. Gabriel, Mackenzie, Scott.
Some of the major impacts that my people have experienced, because we came down by busloads in the 1970s, late 1970s, is that right around that time, especially in the Northwest Territories, because I'm from Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, is that we were taking on the identity of, we are Denny. Before we were saying, I'm an Indian person, but in the mid-70s was when we started to say, I'm a Denny. And what Indian Ecumenical Conference did to some of the young leaders at that time was that they came back being very strong about being who they are. And I'm sure that the conference that they were part of had impacted them greatly. Because those young leaders, they're still leaders of their time of today. They're very strong people who know who they are. So those are the impacts that I've seen in terms of the Indian Ecumenical Conference.
Thank you. One of the major impacts I've seen is that the youth of that time, today our grandparents, and some of us are even great-grandparents, but it gave us an access to traditional knowledge before the word itself became a viable word in today's society. What it did, it gave the youth an opportunity to be able to participate, to be able to listen, and to be able to access elders from across the United States and Canada. And one of the things that was really important was that it gave a youth hope and a place to belong to. And so that's one of the major impacts that happened at the time of the Ecumenical Conference. And with the ceremonies that went on, and the various tribes that came from across Canada, from the Mohawks to the Ojibwe, from Manitoulin Island, from the Northwest Territories, the Dene, and even in Saskatchewan, the Crees, the Manitoba people, and as far north as far east as the Micmacs that came in vans. And what it also did is it brought all the nations together under one teepee to be able to participate together and be able to share with one another the information that was out there, because everything is so fragmented as far as information, and so it was able to get the people themselves there as a group, and then to be able to learn as a group. And the elders at that time and have passed away, so that's information that they carry on today. So the greatest impact is the information that the young people had received at the time, and they were able to carry it on through their time to this day. So that's, from my point of view, was the impact that it created for our young people.
Further to what Rick is talking about, I think it was also like a holy time, and people had a spiritual experience. It was a real experience, and I think when we think about it now in retrospect, that we had holy people from all parts of the Americas being there, and in doing their ceremonies, in reaffirming their relationship with the Creator, that the IEC grounds were truly a holy place, which has really helped people then and today.